Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Today, I'm going to be working on limb independence, and my name is Jared O'Leary, if you don't know who I am. So I've been drumming since 1998, and I still got a lot of stuff to practice. Today, I'm going to be practicing out of this book. It's called 50 Ways to Syncopation by Dom Moyo. Now, in this book, he's got 50 ways to play through Ted Reed solos in the back of Syncopation book, as well as 20 charts inside of his book. I can't speak this morning. So you can check that out. But there's also 55 play-along charts on my YouTube channel. So I'll show you those here in a moment. But the way that I'm going through this is largely based off of Gary Chester's discussions on interdependence for your limbs in his books New Breed 1 and 2. Now, in these practice streams, I like to share what I am practicing, how I'm practicing. As somebody who's been drumming since 1998, there's almost 400 live streams in here, so you can see me play stuff I'm not good at yet, or refine things that I can play pretty good after having drumming for a very long time. Now, people often ask me some questions on the different chats that I have on my other monitor, and I will often answer those. After I've edited them, I will put them into this playlist that has just under 100 videos about how to drum and how to teach. Because I've been playing for so long, and because I've taught every single grade, kindergarten through doctoral student, people ask some different questions about not just playing, but also teaching. And you can find a variety of topics inside of this playlist. And the title of each one of these is the first thing that I talk about, and then after that is some more stuff in there. Well, hello on YouTube. So check that out if you're interested in it. Now, I have thousands of free exercises and play-alongs in my home tab of YouTube. So if you go to my home tab and you just scroll down, we've got it organized alphabetically. So there's chop stuff if you're into rudimental drumming. There's shopping sprees, things like that. We've got over 1,000 grid variations. There's so many on here that you actually have to click on it and then be able to show all of them with that. And then the limb independence section, this is what I'm going to be working out of today. So this is where I'm going to be spending the majority of my time is practicing through here. And then we've also got marching bass exercises, a few hundred of those, a bunch of drumline cadences, computer science stuff because I'm a nerd, and then technique exercises. There's so many of them that when you click on here, you actually have to do that to expand to show all of them. And then we've got the hundreds of drumming tips, lessons, and then live streams, etc. So we are going to be working on that today. Can I try and say your name? Bob. How close was I? Pretty close, I think. Now, I'm going to get motivated here from Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf is going to motivate me to practice limb independence. So, we're going to hide him for a second. Because I'm not good at limb independence yet, Shia LaBeouf is here to help me out. Shia, do your thing. Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Oh, yeah, Shia LaBeouf, I am tired of starting over. Thank you so much. Ooh, look at that flex. All right, so I've taken Dom's book, which is, again, 50 Ways to Syncopation, and I put it into this spreadsheet that I can use to kind of keep track of how I'm doing. So, for example, if we go with, pattern number 2, which is where you're playing a swung cymbal, ding, 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 and then you read through on the snare drum and long notes on the bass drum. Etc. We can see on here that how I did over the last several times while playing through this, and on average, in column A, I am technically proficient when going through this. I am skipping all of the ones that sound technically proficient or sound musical, which is, even better. And instead, I'm focusing on the ones that sound meh or need a lot of work. So the one that we're starting with today, right now, is this. So let me actually boop and boop and boop. Okay, now I'm going to change it so it's the correct pattern. So we're not doing the Bayonne. Thank you, though. Appreciate you. Load. There you go. And boop. All right, so we're doing the Poinciana Groove. So the last time I played through this, I played through it at 155, and it was technically proficient. Let's try it at 160 today. So this pattern is this. So Samba feet. Cool. So normally what you do is you'd have the ostinato for the cymbals in the right hand. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, or just like straight eighth notes or whatever. This time it's actually an ostinato in the left hand. So you're playing on 2 and 4, a crash cymbal. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. While you read through the patterns in the right hand, okay? When you're reading through it though, the short notes are on the snare drum. The long notes are on the floor tom. So quarter notes and longer on here. Everything shorter than that, so eighth notes, are going to be on here. Now we're going to use the patterns that are on my website. So this is linked at the top of every one of the play-alongs and whatnot. So if we scroll down past all this stuff and go into the limb independent section, I'm playing a straight pattern, so I'm going to use the straight charts. And because I'm doing this at 160, I'm going to go into this playlist right here that has 55 drum charts inside of it, organized into like groups of 5, okay? So I'm going to pick just like a random one, 31 through 35. Sure, sounds great. That's not the resolution that I would like it to be at. And for every one of these play-alongs, there's timestamps in the description so you can jump to whatever BPM you want, and it goes one click at a time. Now, because this one starts at 160, I'm just going to say, hey, start at the beginning. And let me actually clear this so it's no longer my tabletop, and so I can actually play on the floor tom. Wish me luck. So again, short notes on snare, long notes on everything else. Uh-oh. The volume on my headphones was still really low after screaming the Shia LaBeouf. Let me turn that up. And go. So these are play-alongs, so you will hear like the computer basically play with you if you are listening with headphones, but I have it turned off on your end because there's like a sync delay that like makes it sound like it's playing out of time. So just FYI. That's why you can't hear it on your end, but it's there. 2, 1, 2, ready, and Okay, so this is a pattern that repeats. Everything that I'm reading is a B with the right hand. Wish me luck. Ready, go. I left off one of the crash cymbal parts. I'm so sorry. I know. Cut. Slow it out, the bass drum there. 1, 2, next chart. Here we go. Cool. This is a weird pattern, right? It's fun though. I like it. 1, 2, here we go. So that whole chart was actually written in 3/4. So it's kind of weird to play with this like 4/4 pattern, but it's a good challenge. A 1, a 2, here we go. I read that pattern wrong at the end. And just to clarify, the phrasing was written in 3/4. Obviously, it didn't like have a meter change on the page. 1, 2, ready, and. Wrong. Thank you for the sub, Chad. I appreciate it on YouTube. Okay, that pattern. Difficult. That's a hard one to warm up with. It was mostly technically proficient while playing through that. There were some reading errors mainly, and then there was like a small number of coordination errors, but mostly it was just like I read the rhythm wrong. I was like, oh no, it should be on the other hand. No. Or the other drum. Anyways, I was making progress on it. Good. So we went 10 clicks faster over the last like couple of times while playing through this. Cool. Now I'm going to stretch and massage. We'll do this for just a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to get back into playing some more charts. So this first one is stretching the sides of the forearms. It looks weird, but I've got a video on my home tab of YouTube under the drumming lessons playlist. There's a video that is called This Hand Routine Saved My Drumming, and it shows you exactly what I'm doing to stretch and massage. So right now I'm stretching the underside of the forearm. So we're just kind of pulling it back a little bit. Yesterday I demonstrated it on the pad, but then 3 days ago, I think 3 days ago, I demonstrated it on the wall. So you can see what that looks like there. Or again, just watch that video. It's like 2 or 3 minutes or something that shows a bunch of different stretches and massages that you can do to keep your hands healthy. And now I'm going to stretch the top side of the forearm. So I could do it like this. I'm just going to do it 2 at a time. So it just goes twice as fast like this. Do. Oh, and Rogan, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Just saw that right there. I think it says Rogan. It's hard to see. The monitors are so far away. Cool. Now let's stretch our fingers. We're doing thumb to thumb. Stretch. And the middle finger. Ooh, got some extra pops in there. Enjoy that. Free of charge, ASMR. Strive for you're highly satisfied. I should clarify what that is. So I was at a grocery store. This was like maybe 10 years ago. And they were like really trying to get feedback from these like surveys that they do afterwards, like on the little kiosk. And like the highest one that you could get was like that you were highly satisfied. So they had like signs everywhere. We strive for you're highly satisfied. It's just like really funny. What? What does that mean? Like if you don't know the context, it's like, I'm confused. Please explain. All right, so I'm just massaging up and down the forearms real quick. So this is just to help relax things after we've done that quick stretch routine. Then I'll massage the hands, then I'll massage the fingers. And then in like 2 minutes, we'll be back to playing some limb independent stuff. So this next one, also difficult. All the ones today are a bit rough around the edges. All the patterns are not easy. So now I'm going to massage the thumb in the palm, and then the fingers are going to massage the back side of the hands, trying to stay nice and relaxed. That's the goal. this real quick. There. Cool. All right, and the last one is massaging base to tip of each one of the fingers, at least 2 times for each one of the fingers. It just helps get them nice and relaxed, and then we'll get back into some drumming. So these limb independence like patterns are, again, from Dom's book, 50 Ways to Syncopation. The way that I'm working on it, I outline in all the limb independence playlists. The second video in each one of those playlists is how to develop limb independence, and I have like a step-by-step process of everything to do to work on that. In these practice streams, you'll actually see me like back up on some steps where I'm not good at it yet, and might even start from the very beginnings, and then slowly over time, over the course of sometimes a couple of weeks or even months, be able to develop limb independence for some of the harder patterns in here. So this spreadsheet here helps me keep track of how I'm doing. Once this graduates from meh on average to technically proficient or musical, then I will stop focusing on that, and I will then focus on the ones down here that I'm not good at yet. Once I get through all of these, then I'm going to go back here and try and make all of them musical. So the goal is to get all of them to the green rather than just like playing the ink on the page technically proficient. This helps me keep track of stuff over the course of months of practicing, so that way I can try and get better with it. Okay, now this pattern, it's not nearly as complicated in terms of like the description of it, but pattern number 38. So you're going to do a swung cymbal. Okay, cool. Ding, ding, ding. We all know how to do ding, 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 right? Fairly basic. And you read the patterns on the snare line. Okay, that's cool. That's easy. That's super easy. Ding, 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 right? But then it says that the bass drum and the hi-hat fills in alternating triplets. What? So ding, ding, ding. Let's say you're playing quarter notes. Dun, 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 dun. Triplet, 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 triplet. What? So it's a strict alternating. So if you end it on the left foot, the hi-hat, cool. Then the next time you play will be on the right foot. And you're doing this on any note you're not playing on the snare drum. So triplet, 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 triplet. Well, ding, 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 okay? It's rough. Which is why it's marked as needs a lot of work, which, you know, is worse than meh for my categorization here. All right, so last time I was doing this at 80. Thank you for the like on the YouTube vertical. And it went okay enough that I'm suggesting for myself, hey, maybe try to 85 today. So we're going to go back to my home tab of YouTube, where there are thousands of free exercises and drumming tips, etc. And we're going to skip down to the limb independence section right here. And again, all these playlists, the second video has a video that tells you how to develop limb independence step by step. So we're going into here. So this video is the one that I recommend watching if you're curious about it. Why, hello, Swim. Okay, so I'm going to pick just like a random chart. We did those. Let's do, sure, 16 through 20. Yeah, sounds great. All right, so when reading through this, I'm going to go into the timestamps and select the BPM I want. In this instance, for this particular pattern, I want to try it at 85. So this is very slow, but I need all the time in the world to allow my brain to process what's about to happen right here. Okay. Wish me luck. 1, 2, ding, ding, ding. So normally ding, 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 and you're just playing through this and like, yeah, that's cool. But we're gonna go triplet, 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 So if we did this on double bass, you'd hear triplet, 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 But it's with the hi-hat, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, oh wow. Oh, that was bad. To be completely candid with you, a lot of those mistakes is because I was thinking about Japan, which you're like, what? I was watching a video before starting the stream, and I was like thinking about that, which is not a good idea when trying to play through this pattern. So don't recommend. Instead, think about, I don't know, Portugal. And... Okay, so now I'm going to do it as double bass so you can actually hear the rhythm a little bit better. It's a little bit harder to hear the hi-hat with the foot, but this is what my feet are doing while playing through this. And the goal, ideally, is to do it strict alternating on this. Sometimes I'm messing up and I'll like repeat going back to the same foot, but you're not supposed to. And 1, 2, ready, and... Did you hear that bird fly by like midway through that? That was weird. It like even made a sound too. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to playing it on the hi-hat. Now this, you would not play like a full chart with this particular pattern. You might do like a fill, a measure, maybe even 2 measures with it. This is just how you'd practice it though, is like read the whole chart. So just FYI. 1, 2, here we go. We did it. All right, last chart for this pattern, and then we're gonna go to another pattern. So again, this is number 38. In Dom's book, he's got 50 different ways to work on limb independence patterns. This one is a doozy of a pattern. Some of them are way easier than this one. 1, 2, but that's why we're practicing it. Mostly technically proficient, some reading issues right there, but it was mostly good. I'm actually like hitting my side of my leg on my floor tom, like the graded part basically of the leg. It's just like slowly eating up the side of my leg. Jeffrey, good morning. So I had to move that a little bit. All right, cool. Making progress. I'm rambling here. Next one. Eventually, this will not be needs a lot of work. But, you know, right now, we still need to practice it a lot. You doing good? Good. Okay, this one is difficult. Okay. So I just pasted it above so you can see what it is written out. But here's what it looks like, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, chick, boom, chick, with the hi-hat and the bass drum. Now normally ding, 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 you'd play in 4/4 in the hand while playing through this. This is one of the other patterns that Dom has in his book. It's like pattern 13 or something. But this one's actually in double time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, you read through the patterns on the snare drum, okay? Weird. Yeah, I know. All right, so last time, whoa. It just like went to a different tab. All right, so last time we did it at 115, and it was better. So we're going to try it at 115 again, and then we'll eventually get back up to a faster tempo. And we're going to go back into my home tab. There's thousands, plural, of play-alongs in here. Chop stuff, thousands of grid variations, limb independence, marching bass, drumline cadences, technique stuff. Here's over 13 hours of free drumming tips, lessons, almost 400 live streams, etc. So if you want access to like more tips and whatnot, check out the tips and lessons section. If you just want more exercises, there's over 2,000 of them. But I'm going to the limb independence section right here. Oh, and by the way, if any of them say members first, that means they're all scheduled to release. There's like 450 of them. Yeah, like a year and a half worth of material that's scheduled to release over the next year and a half, a new one every single day. So don't worry, it's all coming out for free. If you want early access, it's 99 cents. That's the lowest I can make it on YouTube. But you don't have to pay for it. I promise it's all coming out. It just might be, you know, a year from now because I make a lot of content. 115. Okay, so when playing through this particular pattern, it's technically a swung pattern, but it's a double time swing, so it's actually going to be straight eighth notes rather than playing like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and then playing like a swung. Like, good luck with that. So we're going to go into the straight charts, even though it says swung, and we're going to go into 100 to 159. Boop. And I'm going to pick a random set of charts. Let's do the last one right here. This one's advanced stuff, so it has tenuto, which you're like, what's that? Don't worry about it. It's a secret. All right, so 115. And then we'll read through the charts. Wish me luck. I need it. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick. This is gonna be hard because this is all written in 4/4, while you keep the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, now we're gonna make it harder. I'm gonna attempt to say 1, 2, 3 while I do it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope. I can't do 5-way limb independence. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know what? Hashtag goals. We'll work on it. Not today, folks. The next pattern of this, by the way, like instead of doing 39, there's a variation of 39 where you actually change the drum every single downbeat of the 3/4. So get ready for that. Ready? And... All right, so at the current playing, I think next time I could actually speed it up. Yay! It's so weird to get the 3/4 in your brain. 2, ready, and... Alright, last chart. And then we'll do another variation of this that gets even wackier. I'm gonna have to slow down a little bit because my brain goes into maximum effort on this next pattern. It's so hard. Stay tuned. 1, 2, here we and... Yeah. So again, another variation of this instead of double time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But you can play that one faster. Okay, because you're not trying to double time it. Anyways, so that is, I'm pretty sure, pattern 13 in Dom's book. No. 14. Oh, I was close. It's going for a golf score. One lower. Cool. Technically proficient, mostly through. I was making progress on it. I did not graduate from it yet. Column A did not switch over. Next time I'm going to try it at 120 though. So that's kind of my mental note, is just putting it in there. which, by the way, if you want to get a spreadsheet like this where you can put in your own exercises and things to practice and have it keep track of things, I actually have on my home tab, thank you for the like on the YouTube vertical, I have on my home tab, if you scroll down to the tips and lessons, inside of the tips playlist, there's over 13 hours of content in here, but if you scroll down to, where's it at? There it is. It's right in front of me. I was like, where? All right, so if you scroll down to number 74, how journaling can help drummers, inside of here, I talk about how to use a spreadsheet like this for like the first couple of minutes in here. But the second link actually takes you to make your own copy of a spreadsheet. So it's going to like open up Google and it's going to say like, hey, do you want to create a copy of this template? And then it'll do that. And then you can fill in whatever you want for whatever it is that you want to practice. I just happen to have Dom Moyle's book in there, which again is this one, 50 Ways of Syncopation. So this is what I've put in my spreadsheet, but you can put whatever you want in there. So whatever you're practicing, use that. So again, this is drumming tips number 74, and you can find that in the home tab. It's near the bottom, right underneath all the hundreds of technique exercises. Anyways, all right, so that was 39. Now let's get even wackier, okay? So 39.1. So this is a variation. The point one is like when I got some lessons with Dom, and then even just like outside of that, I was like, what if I did this? And this one is like playing a roguelike on hard mode, okay? So what is it? Same idea. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, you're reading through the patterns on the left hand. Here's where it gets really weird. So every downbeat of the foot, 2, 3, 2, 3, you're switching a drum. In this case, I'll play it on the snare drum and the tom. You could switch it around and play other stuff, whatever you want. So okay, weird. But what makes it weirder is you're reading through 4/4 charts while playing 3/4. So you're not switching on the downbeat of the charts. You're switching on the downbeat of the foot, which is changing constantly. So this one's rough. Last time it was meh. I'm going to go a little bit slower again. So if it's not sounding good, then it's okay to slow things down. If it's sounding good, maybe after it's consistently sounding okay, speed it up a little bit. So we're going to try this at 100. And I'm going to go into the limb independence section right here. And we're, again, still in the straight charts. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go with, sure, 1 through 5. Sounds great. There's 55 charts in here. So this makes it so that you can practice sight reading. By the time you get through all 55 of them, and you restart back all the way at like number 1, then you'll be like, I don't remember what this chart was. So it's to help you with sight reading, okay? So because this one starts at 100, I'm just going to start the video at the beginning, but it's got every BPM, so you can be like, I want to play this at 137. Cool, you can do that. All right, let's go. So again, same idea, but now every downbeat of the foot, so every 3 beats, we're going to change which drum on. And if you see blood come out of the side of my headphones, that's my brain melting. That's just what's going to happen. Wish me luck. So I need to slow this one down because, like, mentally, it just takes up all of the brain. I am effectively going to use 100% of my brain while playing through this. 1, 2, ready, and no! I already messed up. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. You did not see that. Did I make a mistake? No, I've never made a mistake in my life. I'm a drummer. Just kidding. 2, ready, and... Okay, I gotta get focused. I'm too goofy right now. I'm so sorry. You have to be serious. Thank you for the like on the YouTube horizontal. If you want vertical for your phone, you can watch it there. If you want horizontal for your TV, big jumbotron, whatever you want. 1, 2, ready, and... I read that wrong. This doesn't sound rough, just with how slow it's going. Uh-oh. But oh man, this just like works all over the brain. I like it. It's a good challenge. 1, 2, here we are. Ugh. So I keep like, when doing it, I might be like an eighth note late or an eighth note early on it. Because I'm like anticipating like, oh, I gotta do this. And then I'll be like, too late. Good story, right? Thank you. It's coming out on Audible next month. Support me. You can pre-order it. Oh, that was not good. Not gonna lie. We struggled quite a bit. Welcome to the struggle bus. It's a free ride, but oh my. Is it worth it? You get what you pay for. Okay, refocus. 1, 2, wish me luck. Oh man. Not even close. I feel like I'm getting it progressively worse as my brain is just like, nope, don't do it. We have not leveled up enough. This area is outside of our level. That's why they have skulls over each one of these notes. Ready? And hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so bad. It's amazing how we just take like the idea that was right before this, and we slow it down to make it easier. And yet my brain is like, no, 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 no. Okay, so it needs a lot of work, obviously. So this one's still going to take a while for me to graduate from. But I mean, I'm making progress on it. Okay, so progress, not perfection. There's a reason why this is called a practice stream and not a Jared shows off stream. Thank you for the like on YouTube horizontal. Okay, so. And the YouTube vertical. Wow, we're getting all the likes. All 7 billion of them. Okay, so what's the next one? Oh, this one was rough the other day. My brain on this one, like, can't process the quarter note triplets. These are some hard patterns here. Okay, so here's what it is. Whoa. Accidentally bumped it in Streamlabs. Click. All right. So, starts off easy. Okay, so you're just playing quarter note triplets. Well, you read through the patterns where your short is playing on the hi-hat and your long is playing on the bass drum, okay? Playing the bass. So, this... That was a joke, by the way. This is the ostinato that stays the same. But... that's the part that messes me up. When it's multiple eighth notes in a row on the foot. So stay tuned. Listen for that. Don't worry. You'll hear it. You'll hear the mistakes. I promise. There will be at least one half of them. All right. So we're actually going into the Swung charts now. So I'm going to go back to my home tab on YouTube. And we're going to scroll down to the limb independent stuff. Going in here. And whoa, scroll the back part. We're going to the Swung charts right here. And can pick just any one of these. Let's just go to the next one, 6 through 10. Yeah, sounds great. Okay, and it was 110, right? Yeah. So timestamps in the description so I can go exactly to 110. And then let's play through it. So again, it's linked right up here, what I'm playing through. Ging, ging, ding, while playing quarter note triplets on the snare drum and reading the patterns with the feet. Short notes on the hi-hat with the foot, the left foot. And the right foot is going to play the bass drum. Anything longer, quarter note and longer. A 2, a 1, 2... So the, and a 4 with the hi-hat is messing me up. One, two, here we go. I appreciate it. Now I'm playing through this. The quarter note triplets are just ghost notes, so you're not So the melody is in the feet. And again, you might not play like a full chart like this. You might just do a solo or a measure, a fill. That one's weird, right? Because like it displaces it, so where you like think it's gonna be like on 3 or on 4 or whatever, on 2, but it's on the upbeat. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, next chart. Now that foot's getting tired. Okay, last chart for this pattern. And then I'll review a pattern that I've already graduated from, that I already like know how to play. And then we'll get ready for Alien Isolation. A 1, 2, here we go. Okay, so the quarter note triplet like kind of like messed up a couple times, read some rhythms wrong because Hooked on Phonics did not work for me. But for the most part, it was technically proficient. So we're making progress on this. Because last time it was meh. But we're making progress. Yay. Okay, so now we're going to do one that is not meh or needs a lot of work. We're going to do one that sounds technically proficient as a review. So there's a lot to pick from. But you'll notice that the last hour of my playing has been on stuff I'm not good at yet. Focus on that stuff. That's what sets you apart from other people. All you do is just sit there and keep playing the same thing you already know how to do. You're not going to progress as quickly as if you focus on the things you're not good at yet. I've been drumming since 1998. Most of it's been rudimental and concert, but I focus on the basics, focus on the stuff I'm not good at, so I can continue to improve. Speaking of, so it was about a month ago I started this one, and I could not play through it. It needed a lot of work. It was meh. And then I slowly was able to graduate from this one. Okay, so at 150, let's try it at 155. I want to do a spot check on this because this is one of the newer patterns. So, oops, I gotta show you what it is. Gotta change this. Okay, so it is pattern number 33. So it is a Samba pattern. So Samba, we were doing one earlier. So boom, cha-um, cha-um, etc. with the feet. Okay, so right, left, right, left, right. Now, normally when playing through the samba pattern, you might play so straight eighth notes, or a 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, like I was doing yesterday when I did the Bayonne pattern, which is right, left, both, left, both. Thank you for the reacts on the YouTube vertical. Okay, so that pattern I've done a lot, but this variation 33, it permutates it, so it shifts the ride pattern over. So boom, so instead of going 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and instead you're going like this: 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 and 1 and. Okay, so what you're actually doing with the cymbal pattern, boom, boom, it's fun, right? Yes, but it's also difficult. Hey, why'd you do that? Don't do that. Okay, so we're going to try it at 155. So I'm going to go back to my charts. This time I'll show you how to get to it through my website. So if you go to the first link that's at the top of each one of these play-alongs, we got the 62 chop exercises here. We've got over 1,000 grid variations. And then we've got the limb independence. There's more below this, but this is just up to the limb independence. So I'm doing a straight chart, and I'm going to do it at 155, right? Yes. I remember. Wait, what? What happened? Oh. Different window. Different window. No. I broke it. Drum. Hit thing. Go. Can you tell I have a PhD? Okay, so if you scroll down in the limb independence section, and so we're going to 155 in the straight charts, and I'll just go the next one in here, so 11 through 15. Hopefully it's not too wacky. And I'm going to go in at the timestamps, and I'm going to say, I want to play this at 155. And then I'll flip my mouse upside down so it does not wiggle around. Thank you for the sub. A 1, 2, here we go. So again, a 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 and a 1 and 3 and while you just read through the pattern on the snare drum. 1, 2, wish me luck. It was so good, I want to show you it again. That was sarcasm. 1, 2, here we go. I keep wanting to switch the ride pattern. Come on, brain. Warm up. It's buffering. I keep wanting to switch to 1, a 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Welcome back. 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Uh-oh, my right hand keeps wanting to switch. Come on, Jared, you can do it. Believe in yourself. 1, 2, here we go. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate ya. Okay, my brain is slowly warming up to it still. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Okay, that was a hard chart too, and I played that mostly okay. Yay, brain. A 1, a 2, a here we go. Okay, so towards the end it was much better, but the beginning, no. So I'm gonna say it was meh. But you know what? We had fun having ourselves. I'm gonna play one more pattern because I've been playing a bunch of like really complicated stuff in here. I want to show you just a very basic one, relatively speaking. It's pattern number 2. Okay, so pattern number 2. Boop. Let me paste it for you. There, paste, and go. All right, so this pattern, we're going back to a swung pattern. Ding, 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 ding. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. And then reading through the charts, you're gonna go da 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 da. All the snare drums are gonna be 8th notes, so the short notes. Anything long will be on the bass drum. Okay. So last time I played through this, I played it at 180. Okay. Sure. So we'll go back to the home tab. That. And we're going to the limb independent section. And we're going to the swung charts. 160 to 240. And let's just, I guess, go in order. So we just did 11 through 15, so let's do 16 through 20. Sure. So I'm going to go into the timestamps in the description, and I'm going to select 180 beats a minute, and then it's going to count me off, and then we're going to have a grand old time, right? Yes. Short notes on snare, long notes on bass. 2, ready, and ding, 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 ding. 1, 2, here we go. Added in dynamics for funsies. Is that a word? It is now. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. It sounds so much better when I'm like actually comfortable with the pattern. But again, mostly practicing. Practice stuff you're not good at yet. 1, 2, ready, and... I don't hear my bass drum. Yeah, like the drum trigger's not picking up like all the notes. How dare you? A 1, a 2, here we go. Oops, late. Now this pattern, by the way, short on snare, long on the bass, this is totally something you do for an entire chart. If like sitting in with a jazz band or something, like I have actually sat in like sight read a chart doing this. Yeah, cool, right? Okay, so that's one of the easier patterns that you can do. 180, it was mostly musical, actually. Added in some dynamics, we had fun with it. Now, all these play-alongs are found on my YouTube. On my home tab, because I've got literally over 2,000 videos on here, I've got it organized into different sections on the home tab. So if you scroll down into here, we've got all these chop exercises, like if you do rudimental drumming like I do. That's my primary instrument, not drum kit. So if you want to like do snare drum, tenors, etc., check out the chop stuff in here. There's some good stuff in here. Skip the gaming stuff unless you're also a nerd like me. Under the grid variations, there's over 1,000 variations in here. It says to click for more because it won't show you all the playlists unless you actually click the header for it. So if you want to work on your flam drags or your book reports or your sticking grid variations, whatever, this is a great way to do that, is grid variations. There's a reason why there's over 1,000 of them is because they're important to work on. For limb independence, every one of these playlists has the second video, which is a video of me showing you how I'm developing limb independence, so that way you can play all these different patterns in Dom's books. Marching bass stuff, there's just under 500 exercises in here. If you want to be able to practice marching bass, but you can't practice with other people, these exercises can actually help with that. So check out the splits timing or any of the timing exercises. These are all great for working on your marching bass stuff. There's a bunch of drumline cadences that I either taught or wrote. And then there's computer science stuff, because again, I'm a nerd. And then finally, we have technique stuff. Again, this one also has so many playlists in here, you actually have to click to expand it. Like yesterday, I was working on the roll timing variations with some tenor splits. So we're using some of the exercises in here, the roll interpretation ones. But there's a ton of stuff to work on your technique. Now, what's cool is you can do this not only for rudimental stuff, but you can do this with your feet too. So for example, endurance and speed exercises, try playing those with double bass on your feet. It's rough. It's difficult. So highly recommend checking out these playlists for working on your technique. And then if you want to figure out like, well, how do I practice or what technique do I use, etc. There's over 13 hours of tips in here. There's some scripted lessons like how to hold traditional grip. There's also one on like my stretch and massage routine that I was doing about an hour ago. And then here's all the prior live streams. If you want to see me have myself on stuff I'm not good at yet, you can see that there. But in the drumming tips playlist, the title is the first thing I talk about, and then there's often a bunch of other topics in there. So if the title doesn't interest you, there might be other things in there that do. So just check out the timestamps or the chapters, as they're called, and that'll give you like a preview of what I'll be talking about in all these nearly 100 videos of drumming tips. These mostly come from questions that I get in my live streams, as well as questions that people leave on my videos. So if you leave a question on any of my play-alongs or whatever, I might answer it in an upcoming stream, and then I'll edit it down most likely and put it inside of this playlist. Or I might just say, hey, check out this video I already talked about right here. So this will give you some of that. If you see a video that says members first, it's scheduled to release for free. There's over 450, I think, of those. So some of them might be over a year and a half from now until it actually comes out. So if you want early access, it's 99 cents, but you don't have to pay for my content because I promise it's all coming out for free. I don't sell a book. I don't sell an app. I don't sell a course. I don't teach privately anymore, although I used to do that a bunch. I want all my content to be free, but because I have so much of it, I was like, well, if I schedule it and people want early access, you can get it for 99 cents. There's a join button at the bottom of each one of the videos, and I think like right here, instead of like saying customize channel, I think there's a join button if you want to do that. Oh yeah, like this one. So it's 99 cents. See? That's the lowest I can make it. But again, you don't have to pay for any of my stuff. I'm going to actually tear this all down, and I'm going to get ready for Alien Isolation. So I'll probably be ready for that in like 15 or 20 minutes. But you can check out those streams if you're interested in it to see what this game is like. It's spoopy. It's good, though. Anyways, I appreciate you all. I hope you all enjoy these free resources. If you do, just share it with somebody else. But hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping in, and happy drumming.